Hey y'all, I'm Tiffany. This is Our Small Town Life. Thank you for joining me today. I'm getting ready to work on supper and I thought I'd share it with you. Now, supper is what I call the meal at the end of the day. If you call it dinner, that's fine. I never called it dinner. I do occasionally now, but never did I call it that until I started sharing on YouTube and people would share what's for dinner recipes and those kinds of things. For me growing up, dinner was always the meal in the middle of the day and supper was the meal at the end of the day. Anyway, about to start working on it and I'm going to show you what I'm doing. We've decided to have taco night, so I'm going to grill flank steak and chicken, so we can have steak and chicken tacos or nachos, whatever everybody wants. I still have just a little bit of time before I'm going to put the meat on the grill. By the way, we do have a new grill. Thank you to Monument Grills. They did send us this grill, but I'm not getting paid to say anything specific about it or anything like that. They just sent it to us so we could try it out and share it with y'all. So I'm going to be grilling my flank steak and my chicken tonight. Here's a little peek at the Monument Denali 605 Pro that we're going to be using today. This is an incredible grill, y'all. It's massive. This is a 6-burner grill. They do have different sizes, whatever your need may be, but for our family, this is incredible because this has 900 square inches of cooking space. It has cast iron grates, infrared burners. There's 5 regular infrared burners and then 1 infrared ceramic burner that's right here over this interchangeable grate. You can get a pizza stone to go there, a griddle to go there, a sear plate to go there. So some different options that you could put over that ceramic burner. It also has this rack on the top which you can remove, and it comes with a rotisserie that you can put there. It has a sear burner over on the side, battery powered lights which look amazing at night, plus they change color with the temperature so you know what is on and what the temperature is set at. It's a smart grill, so it has a screen on the side with some meat probes that connect to it, and you can even Bluetooth it to your phone. I'm going to go ahead and get a marinade on the meat, and then in a little while I can start getting all of our toppings ready for our tacos. I'm going to put my bag on my holder. This thing right here is super handy. I think I've got one linked in my Amazon storefront, which is down in the description box, but it just holds the bag for you. Let me scoot you up. I'm going to go ahead and unroll it. First thing I'm going to do is put about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Then I have a 1/3 cup of Dr. Pepper. The acid in that will help tenderize the meat. I have that Worcestershire sauce in there, which is a little salty, but I'm still going to go ahead and put a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to put a tablespoon of my favorite taco seasoning. I really like the Azure taco seasoning. This is one I get at the local Mennonite store. It's really good. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of that. I'm going to go ahead and put a 1/2 teaspoon. Nope, I'm going to do a full teaspoon of onion powder, and that's green because it's the dried green onions from our garden. You could also do a teaspoon of garlic powder, but I have this minced garlic in my refrigerator, so I'm going to do, since this is minced fresh garlic, I'm going to do a tablespoon. If it was dried garlic, I would probably do a teaspoon. I'm also going to put just a good squirt of lemon juice. That will help that Dr. Pepper tenderize the meat. And close this bag up and rub it around. Now with the lemon juice and the Dr. Pepper, I usually would say just go a few hours. I'm going to sit it in the refrigerator. You could push it overnight, and I think it would be fine, but the acid is going to start breaking down this meat. So couple hours is going to be good for me today. Real quick before we put the marinade on the chicken, let me just tell you a smidge about this grill that we're going to be using, and then I'll show it to you more in depth when we get out there. We've already cooked a few things on it, hamburgers, hot dogs, and so far really loving it. I think the convenience of the gas grill may be, I mean, this thing has all the bells and whistles. It's a really cool grill. I'm talking lights and built-in meat probes so you can keep up with the temperature. You can Bluetooth it to your phone. I mean, all the bells and whistles. But the convenience of having a gas grill. We've used charcoal for the last probably 4 to 5 years. We got rid of our last gas grill when we left our rental house, and we've been using charcoal, which I love. But especially when I'm cooking through the week, I want to grill through the week, and I'm trying to get some things done around the house, take care of the kids, get some animal chores done, whatever it might be. I don't really have the time to spend on charcoal. So the convenience and how quick I can get things grilled on a gas grill makes all the difference. So back to the marinade for the chicken. Putting lemon juice in here again. A couple of tablespoons. We're going to go citrusy on this chicken. If I had an orange juice would be good in here. You know, I think I only did a half a tablespoon of garlic in the steak. That'll be alright. We'll just go with a half a tablespoon. We're going to go with a tablespoon. I'm putting some more garlic. I like garlic. I'm going to put half a teaspoon of celery seeds. A teaspoon, maybe a little less, of salt. When I sat that salt down on the counter, I made some of the bubbles in my sourdough starter go down. Teaspoon of pepper. And then you could do any kind of Cajun seasoning, or if you want to do taco seasoning again. I have this Sweet Heat that's from Backwoods Market. They do have a Facebook page, and they come to our farmers market. Love their spices and seasonings. This is Sweet Heat. I'm going to put a teaspoon of that in here. Same thing, I'm going to close this up, rub it around, and put it in the refrigerator. I'm going to go ahead and get the cover off and start heating up the grill. It comes with this cover, by the way. When Justin and I were getting this out of the box and starting to put it together, he said, we need to make sure we get a cover for it. And I had already done some research and knew that they sent the cover. I was like, oh, they sent one. Something you might notice right away is this glass window. Monument grills are known for that. You can see into the grill. It's pretty cool to be able to see what you're cooking without opening the lid to let the heat out. And then something else I wanted to mention, sometimes it's the little things, y'all. The tray that the gas tank sits on actually slides out, which makes putting a full tank on there so much easier. The lights on these knobs, when it's off, it is white. When it's on high, it's red. And then the lower you get, it will turn to orange. I'm going to put these all pretty low. This grill will heat up quickly. I think what I'm going to do is a reverse sear. So I'm going to get it to around 300 degrees. Cook the steak almost to the desired doneness I want. And then I'm going to put it over here on this ceramic sear burner. Get it good and hot and sear it at the end. I may get up to 350 somewhere around there because I'm going to put the chicken on here at the same time. We'll see. That's the plan. And all of these features are run by some D batteries that are in here. So you can see we're at 271 degrees right now. And it also has spots for meat probes and a place to store them over here on the side. then you can plug those in here and it will have your probe temperatures as well. And right up here on the side is where you'll put everything for the rotisserie. If you're going to put the rotisserie rod in here that comes with it. It actually comes with enough forks to put two whole chickens on there at a time. So that's really nice. I love these cast iron grates, and the more you use them, the better seasoned they will get. It probably isn't necessary anymore, but I am going to brush just a little bit of oil on them. And in no time, this grill is ready for me to put the meat on. I'm actually going to go ahead and turn both of these burners over here on this side off for right now. I'll let it cook right here for a little while, and I'll turn those back on when I want to sear that meat. Y'all, this smells so good. I cannot wait. I'm trying to decide. I may do one taco and then do some nachos too. We'll see, but it smells so good. The sun is starting to set. Goose is out there talking to us. This flank steak is just about the temperature that I want it. So I've got my ceramic burner on hot here, and I'm going to sear this sucker. I've also put one of the probes into the chicken breast for the sake of showing you how that works. You can see right here, probe 1 is at 153 degrees, so they're almost done. The chicken is ready. While I'm taking it off, something else that I thought would be interesting to point out is this grill right here, right now, is right under $1,000. And I'm not saying that that's not an investment. I think we all know that grills are an investment. But when you look at all the features this has, comparing it with other grills, y'all, some of them were $3,000, $4,000, even $5,000. The only reason, I've seen how this grill performs. The only reason you would spend more is for the name. That's it. That's all I can come up with. And I don't see why anybody would do that. The Weber grills that had similar features, similar size, $3,000, $4,000, even $5,000. No wasting gas, accidentally leaving burners on. This watch shows me that they are all off. While the meat was resting, we got our toppings ready. We like to do onion, some avocado, and y'all, one of you sent us this cheese grater, and it has been amazing. It makes shredding cheese so much easier. We can't wait to use it for all kinds of things. Audrey says she wants to try some carrots in it too. Cilantro. I love cilantro. What are some of your favorite taco toppings? I'm just curious. Also got out some sour cream, some taco sauce, some of our homemade salsa. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's get this all cut up and ready so we can make us some tacos and nachos.
Look at that beautiful stack of meat.
We do taco night in some form at least once a week. So having this grill that I can quickly heat up and grill some meat even, on a weeknight, is amazing. It's a game changer. So there's a peek at one of Justin's tacos, some of my nachos. So good, y'all. Thank you again to Monument Grill for working with me on today's video. Again, they didn't pay me to say anything about this grill, but they did send us the grill to use, and we are so thankful. There'll be some links down in the description box so that you can go check them out real quick and easy. So make sure you look down in the description box for those. Those marinade recipes will also be down in the description box. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.